Alright, so this might be my probably third or fourth Rengar video posting with this build. As you can see, I didn't bring any flash or ghost. I brought instead of those summoners, I brought ignite and smite. And obviously, you have to bring smite if you're going jungle. The reason why I build, the reason why I brought Ignite is because it is on a lower cooldown and it more likely secure kills in the jungler. Plus, you can also counter jungle easier with Ignite rather with just flash, right? You know that you can secure an early kill or an easy kill or a cheese if you want to call it that way. Um, as you guys can see at the start of the video, I built Dustblade and I built Serpent Fangs. And the reason for Serpent Fangs is because Serpent Fang is an item that ignores any type of shield that the enemy team might build or have. Like, for example, the ADC might bring a summoners known as shield that shields them. Um, so Serpent Fang would ignore that, and it also counteracts, or you can say it counters Immortal Shield Bow. That would be a very good, or it would be a very good decision to bring to build Serpent's Fang instead of any other item as second. You could rush it first, but not necessarily. That's like if the ADC is like super fed and then gets their first item already, right? So Dustblade, obviously I built Dustblade because of its passive. As Dustblade passive is basically whenever you become invisible for like a second, your first ability or basic attack does bonus damage. So as you can see, I ulted right here and jumped on the Jinx and she vanished. What one thing I want to know is that whenever you jump, alright, so for example, you're going to assassinate ADC and ADC is alone by itself. Don't try to press. Alright, when you leap onto the ADC, right? The first thing you must know that you press your Q, you press E, and you press your first ability, the third one, and then the middle one, which is the second ability. The reason why you don't press it the other way, like you don't press your first ability, then the second, is because you want to slow them. And then then after that, you must also set yourself, all right, you don't know if the ADC has flash. Because if the ADC has flash, they can just flash on your enhance first ability, right? So you need to wait and give them a couple basic attacks, and then you can decide to do that. Cause as I say, when I leaped on the things, she had flash. I didn't just use my enhance Q instead. I wait and use my enhance E or my enhance third ability, which was to basically stun or root her or tie her foot if you want to call it that way. You want to put it that way. As you can see, I'm in the enemy jungle, and it's mainly because the jungler on their team is a Cyan, and I'm already fed, so it's not like he can do anything about it, right? The third ability, sorry, the third item that I built was collectors because I want to execute them whenever their maximum health is below a certain percentage, right? Yeah. You also build Lord Dominics for the tanks, so you can shred the tanks. And what I'm going to say to you is this. Whenever you're building an assassin, always build to shred the tanks first. When you build to shred the tanks, then you can easily just one-shot the ADC. You cannot one-shot a tank. It doesn't matter the type of assassin that you use, unless it's League of Legends instead of Wildrift, that's different. But if you're playing Wildrift, the only way you one shot a tank is if the tank is building damage. But then they wouldn't be seen as a tank, right? Because they're building damage. The champion would be a tank, but the champion would be tanky. Yeah, so so that's it. And I also built Humus Blade because Humus Blade gives me not just AD and lethality and cooldown, it gives me movement speed. And in Wild, if you don't have to press Humus Blade, it automatically just works. So it's like you have this insane amount of movement speed that enhances with your ult. And as you know that your ultimate gives you movement speed, right? Yeah, and it gives you a free leap. As I said, don't bring Flash or Ghost because it doesn't make any sense. Flash is like on a 200-second cooldown, right? So imagine you're going to team fight, then you have to press Flash. Whether you get the kill or not, you have to wait 20 seconds again for that summoners to come up. Then if you're going to team fight, regardless you're going to die, so at least go into team fight, kill some at least one or two of the person that you know is doing all the damage. And you know Ignite can secure the kill. So and plus Ignite with Ignite you don't have to build executioners to ignore the ADC lifesteal. And furthermore, Rengar is a assassin, so he one shot champions easily. They don't have to worry about building things that counteract lifesteal. So obviously I won't be talking much after this because the reason why is because I already explained every single thing, right? And the reason for the building of the items and the bringing of the runes and the spells. So hope you guys enjoy the video and leave a like if you do enjoy it and if it was useful. Enjoy the gameplay.
You are dominating. Double kill. Godlike. Enemy slain.
Not so fast! This is but a fragment of infinity. Right.
Your team has slain Baron Nashor.
A token of my conquests. Right. Listen. Not so fast. Right. Not so fast.
Got me. You are legendary.
Listen.
Enemy slain. Enemy killing spree. Enemy slain. Shut down. Your team has slain the Elder Dragon.
What a glorious hunt! Not so fast!
So exciting! Now think about what you did.
Listen.
Coming. Killing spree. Enemy turret destroyed. Victory!